All right, guys, this is Will of Will's Gadgets and More, taking a look at another accessory that I picked up for my Sony ZV-1. So a week or two ago, I made a video about this bracket and handle that I picked up for my Sony ZV-1. Gives me a little bit more extra grip here. And the main thing I wanted it for was to be able to remove my battery and my SD card from my camera without having to unscrew it from my tripod. And it's been great, man. I'll drop the link in the description for that as well if you want to pick it up. But this is the Ulanzi Creative ZV-1 wide angle macro additional lens, 52 millimeters in diameter. Like I said, it's compatible with the Sony ZV-1 2-in-1 extra lens attachment with strong adhesive back, adapter ring mount, WL1. You can pick this up on Amazon.com for $49.99. I'll drop the link in the description if you guys want to pick it up. Few of the specs: 18 millimeter focus wide angle, 24 millimeter wide angle lens equals 18 millimeter lens. Now, I don't know a whole lot about lens and things like that for the cameras, but all the videos I watched said that this is pretty good. So here's a few of the photos that were taken with the lens and without the lens. You guys see, you got some macro shots there, normal wide angle, and then you got the 18 millimeter wide. So it looks like it's doing a pretty good job there. So let's look at something else. You're going to have the macro, 10 times HG macro. You do have to take the wide angle lens off to use the macro lens. This is showing you how it's going to be put on the camera. And then, like I said, this is made out of aluminum frames. So I will drop the link in the description if you guys want to pick this up. Let's go ahead and get into this box. So here's the picture of the box: WL1, additional wide angle lens, and camera. Not much on the box. Let's go ahead and get it open. All right, guys, so let's get this plastic cut on here. All right. So the Sony ZV-1 is a fantastic camera. I had it twice. I sold it the first time and started needing to try different cameras. Didn't like any of those, so I decided to pick the ZV-1 up again. So easy to use, and I'm glad I picked it back up. So you're gonna have your manual here. Guess this is gonna be telling you some information on how to apply the lens and things like that. All right, let's get this out. So here's the lens. So you see it has a lens cover. And that is it. You got a front lens cover and you got a back lens cover as well. And this unscrews just like that. So let's go ahead and put that over to the side and see what else is in here. And this is, I think this is a piece that you're going to, the only thing I don't really like too much is this is going to be held on by adhesive. So hopefully there won't be an issue with that. They give you a microfiber cleaning cloth. And this is the piece that's going to go on the camera. Just get that over to the side and see what this is. These are some extra 3M tape for use again, I guess, if this wears out or falls off. So we're going to go ahead and get this set up and apply it to the camera. All right, guys, so reading the instructions, it says to put that first ring on with the camera lens extended. So we're going to do that. Pretty simple. This lens, this ring, it has threads in it. So the main lens is going to screw to this plate right here, and that's going to go here. So let's go ahead and turn the camera on, and the instructions say to peel that off and stick this right here. And I'm going to try and do this while on camera here. So that's the 3M tape there. And trying to get this centered is going to be the issue for me. So hopefully that is pretty centered there. And now you just take this off. Now, my only worry with this is this lens, this is pretty heavy, man. So I'm not sure how that's going to work out over time on the motor of this, but I have heard other people say that you don't apply this lens until you have turned it on. Don't try and make the motor push everything out at, you know, all the weight of it. Wait until you have it on and then put your lens on. So this simply screws on just like that. Kind of looks weird. Very weird looking, but here it is. There's the wide angle lens there. And I'm going to do some shots with this, guys. So there it is there. And it's kind of hard to see if it's actually giving me anything there. So if you want to use macro, you take this lens off. And this is how you're going to use macro here with that piece still on. That would be your macro lens there. And this is your wide angle lens here. And just screw this back on. Like so. And then if you want to take both of these lenses off, then you just unscrew that just like that. So that is the lens. So let's go ahead and take some footage of it. So here it is, man. And like I said, the only thing, it adds some weight to the camera as well. And then you can always just put your cover back on it just like this. So add some weight, adds a little bulk to your camera as well. Let's take some footage and check it out.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.
Okay guys, so this is the Sony ZV-1 without the wide angle lens on it. About arm's length away. This is where you would be holding the camera if you were vlogging or something like that. You guys get to see how wide the shot is here without the lens. Gonna go ahead and put the lens on there and compare them. So let me put the lens on. All right guys, so this is the Sony ZV-1 with the wide angle lens on it. You guys may be able to see a little bit more wider shot here, still about an arm's length away, and this is what you're gonna get. Look at the quality of the picture as well. So let's finish the video. All right guys, so we're back in. This has been my look at the Ulanzi wide angle / macro 52mm lens for your Sony ZV-1. So I tried out the macro lens part of it. It works pretty good. I don't think I'll ever use that part of it by itself because with this, Sony ZV-1 has product showcase on here where you can get pretty tight on things just by using the product showcase. But for someone who really needs to be really close, it's pretty detailed. I'm not a photographer, so someone that's knows a little bit more about that type of photography probably could get some better shots. The wide angle lens part of it works great if you're someone who needs to vlog or just need a wider angle on your ZV-1, then this works great. And from what I could tell, the quality was still pretty good as well. Like I said, I'm not a photographer, so that's taking it from someone who just put it on there, put the camera in intelligent auto, and went from there. So now it does add some weight and some bulk to your device. It changes the look up on it. Definitely going to change it up. Now I do have some concerns because this is all held on by double-sided tape. So I'm curious to see how that works out over time. But so far, I'm impressed with it, and I like it. So I will drop the link to purchase this down in the description below. I'm Will. This is Will's Gadgets and More. I'm out.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.